Now on CoastTV News.
Parking money in Milton, the options being reviewed, and how close the town is to having a paid parking policy. And connecting Milford and Slaughter Beach, a look at the study to create a shared use path between the two communities.
This is CoastTV News Midday.
Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Lisa Weber and welcome to CoastTV News Midday. We're going to take a live look outside into Dover right now, and our first alert meteorologist Bob Trey, he's going to join us. Bob, those are some clouds. Are we going to get some rain soon? I think we all want to know.
Yeah, that is the big question, Elisa. And yes, I do believe we will get rain. Probably not until after sunset. But I do want to talk about the latest drought monitor because it has not really changed. Just came out a few hours ago, and we continue to be under severe drought conditions all across Sussex County and really much of Delmarva as well. We have picked up some of that rain recently, but still you can see once again that most of us are under severe drought. And we do have some relief on the way. Now, we are looking at the clouds out there right now. You can see we're socked in on the visible satellite picture, and there is rain now west of D.C. into the mountains of West Virginia and Maryland, but they're running into dry air. This rain is just running into a wall right now, but eventually I think it will overcome the dry air, and then this rain will continue to move to the east and probably affect us after sunset. It's chilly out there right now, 50 in Seaford, 51 in Delmar, Bethany Beach and Rehoboth 53, and we've got an onshore flow right now, so we could see a little bit of coastal flooding at time of high tide, especially with the full moon tomorrow. But into the afternoon, clouds and temperatures into the 50s, and then we'll see that rain building in as we go into the evening hours. So your day part forecast, have the umbrella handy, as I think we will see that rain developing for this evening. More on the rain, the amounts, and what we can expect into the weekend coming up in just a few minutes.
Thank you, Bob. And the Delaware State Fire Marshal will continue to investigate the cause of a fire after multiple fire departments battled this blaze on your screen right now in western Sussex County. First responders say crews found a trailer engulfed in flames and spreading into a nearby house on Dillard's Road. This is an area between Seaford and Laurel, and it took over 2 hours to put out, and this was turned over to the State Fire Marshal's office for investigation. New this morning, Milton could be taking the next step in having some form of paid parking. Today, the Finance Committee could take action on a proposal that would add a $1 fee for each ticket sold for businesses that hosted ticketed events like the Milton Theater. The town claims the fee would go towards paying for a project that would add more parking spaces in the town. And it's important to note that Milton recently approved a 33% property tax increase in its fiscal year 2025 budget. And in September, we reported that the Finance Committee had a December 2nd deadline to report its findings to the town council. And happening now in Milton, they're still trying to find out the cause of a water issue last week. It was in the area of the Milton Park Center. Town officials say a faulty sensor was found and replaced. What caused the sensor problem has yet to be determined. And making a walk to the beach easier and safer, it's a part of the goal for the Milford Slaughter Beach Shared Use Path Feasibility Project. The study is going to take a look at how a shared use path could connect both of the communities so that people could walk or ride over to the surf and the sand much more easily. And it's in the hopes to push that what we would call ecotourism, and the study is being paid for by the U.S. Department of Transportation grant. And new this morning, Maryland is providing another fishing update for its anglers. The Maryland Department of Natural Resources says that the tautog had moved into Ocean City Inlet while flounder are moving out. The agency confirms the small and largemouth bass as well as northern pike are still in full swing. The invasive bluefish catfish can be found in tidal rivers, and the agency emphasizes that now is the time to target the species. And it was a busy day for Trump as he met with Republicans in Congress and made more cabinet appointments. And NBC's Bree Jackson shows us how Republicans are poised to take control of both chambers of Congress.
Do everything we can to make sure you're coming.
President Biden welcoming President-elect Trump back to the White House.
Well, Mr. President-elect and former President and Donald, congratulations.
The president pledging a smooth transition, something Trump refused to do when he lost in 2020, but is now taking a softer tone.
Thank you very much. And politics is tough, and it's in many cases not a very nice world, but it is a nice world today.
The president-elect is moving quickly to fill key White House roles. His latest choices include Tulsi Gabbard for Director of National Intelligence, despite a lack of experience, and Congressman Matt Gaetz for Attorney General. Gates played a key role in the historic move to oust former Republican Congressman Kevin McCarthy from the speakership.
I didn't like the way he handled the squabble with Speaker McCarthy. I think it was, I thought it was unnecessary. I thought it was divisive. I think that the conference suffered.
I'll say this, everyone who served with him will tell you he's one of the most intelligent members of Congress. He's an accomplished attorney.
Gates is among the Trump picks that will need Senate confirmation. Democrats are raising alarms.
This feels like a red alert moment for democracy. There were a lot of people, both my colleagues in the Senate and voters in this country, who didn't believe Trump when he said that he was going to turn the Department of Justice into an arm of the White House.
President-elect Trump's return to Washington, bringing a handshake inside the Oval Office and concerns on Capitol Hill. In Washington, Bree Jackson, NBC News.
Coming up after the break, 2 organizations, 1 mission, helping those in need. That's the goal of this week's Coastal Connection.
Join Club Ocean at Ocean Downs and get $20 free play guaranteed. We ship you not. Then use your card every time you play to earn more rewards. Ocean Downs Casino, where the fun shines.
My impact matters at Life's Energy Wellness Center. I can see that.
We believe in providing our communities with services and spaces that support individualized recovery and fosters hope in all areas of wellness.
We're hiring behavioral health professionals and administrative support staff.
We offer paid professional development training, hybrid and flexible scheduling, and supervision hours.
Juntos podemos crear una comunidad de apoyo y resiliencia.
Your impact matters. Fly online today.
It had been an ongoing issue with the ductboard that's underneath the home, a rancid odor, and I said, I'm calling Above and Beyond, and Braden successfully eliminated all this odor. I have no more allergies, no more runny eyes. It's all gone thanks to this air scrubber. This is why I called Above and Beyond. One of the reasons that I went with Above and Beyond services is because I believe in this product, definitely. It's a lifesaver. I can breathe. I'm so much healthier.
Life is full of unexpected moments. At Tunnel & Razor, we know the value of being prepared.
We work closely with our clients to understand their goals and concerns in drafting their wills and powers of attorney.
Estate planning isn't just for the wealthy. It's for anyone who wants peace of mind to know that their loved ones are taken care of.
We will walk you through each step and make sure all your questions are answered.
Our caring and skillful representation means your wishes will be respected and your family secure.
Tunnel & Razor, your trusted partner in life's journey.
Welcome to the brand new Bath by Spicer Brothers showroom. Experience the future of bathroom remodeling. Bath by Spicer Brothers is Delmarva's exclusive BCI Elite dealer, offering more selections, styles, and colors, including options like the laser etch tile pattern system. Made in the USA, built for beauty and performance, our baths are durable, mold resistant, and guaranteed for life.
With no money down, no interest, and no payments until 2026, you have no reason to wait.
Call Bath by Spicer Brothers today, because you deserve the best.
President-elect Trump's diet. What his healths are, RFK Jr. just said.
Just poison.
Advice from the former White House chef.
We need to think about his eating habits.
Next in Sun Edition.
Today at 5:30 on Coast TV.
We're approaching a holiday that's all about food, Thanksgiving. But as delicious as it is for some, others simply don't have enough to eat. Coast TV News reporter Zakia Jennings introduces us to 2 organizations who saw a need and met it, and as their partnership grows, in this week's Coastal Connections, she shows us, so do their donations.
Stacking boxes on a cart? It's these boxes that Jen Quigley, who manages the emergency food pantry at Christian Storehouse in Millsboro, says is helping to heal her community.
When we help somebody else, we get out of ourselves. And so that's what makes this place so special. So special.
But serving the community can't be done alone. That's why the Indian River Land Company, a real estate agency, is hosting its 3rd annual food drive with all donations going to the Christian Storehouse.
We saw a need for people in the community that were struggling with hunger,
And we thought, what a great way to reach out to the Christian Storehouse and say, what can we do to help?
The donation drive began November 1st and wraps up on November 18th with the goal of having a huge donation right before Thanksgiving. The real estate agency is accepting canned goods, water, and non-perishable items. Lynn says every year they strive to donate more than the previous year.
My goal for this year was to fill half of our lobby here, and we're getting pretty darn close, and we've got a week left, so hopefully we'll meet our goal.
A real estate agency and a religious organization with more in common than you might think.
With the donations from the Indian River Land Company and your donations as well, those working here at the Christian Storehouse are able to pack bags just like this so they can continue to serve their community. In Millsboro, I'm Zakia Jennings, CoastTV News.
This morning's weather forecast courtesy of Baths by Spicer Brothers, a Delmarva tradition for over 20 years.
Welcome to the brand new Baths by Spicer Brothers showroom. Experience the future of bathroom remodeling. Baths by Spicer Brothers is Delmarva's exclusive BCI Elite dealer, offering more selections, styles, and colors, including options like the laser etched tile pattern system. Made in the USA, built for beauty and performance, our baths are durable, mold resistant, and guaranteed for life.
With no money down, no interest, and no payments until 2026, you have no reason to wait.
Call Baths by Spicer Brothers today because you deserve the best.
Upgrade your roof. Whether it's metal roofing or shingles, Alpha Roofing and Siding is the pinnacle of protection and style, using premium materials that withholds any harsh conditions that are covered by a 50-year material warranty. Get free gutter guards with your new roof and 12 months no interest. Ask us how to save 30% with the federal tax credit on solar skylights. Call today for more details. Alpha Roofing and Siding, where protection comes first and setting the standard is our legacy.
I needed to do some safe floor. I slipped in my old floor and I broke my kneecap. I called Pinnacle, they came. The team was very professional. And then when I came home 2 o'clock, my garage was done. That's the best part. I loved it. Pinnacle did a really great job. They did this beautiful floor and safe to walk. Call Pinnacle, you will not be disappointed. You'll be happy like I am.
Are you suffering from hair loss? Maybe you need to cut a few pounds. Ready to start dating again? Well, here at East Coast Plumbing, Heating and Air, we can help you with none of that.
But what we can help you with is plumbing repairs, drain cleaning, tub and showers, water heaters, air conditioning, heat pumps, gas furnaces, and sewer and water main replacements. Stop dealing with chamois that don't work and call Delmarva's top service provider.
East Coast Plumbing, Heating and Air! Or find us online at eastcoastplumbing247.com. Forget about it.
Coming up, Drew's talking to Yellowstone star Kelly Riley. She's taking us inside the hit show's brand new season. And Gayle King reveals some of Oprah's favorite things.
Thursday at noon on Coast TV.
It's Veterans Week on Wheel, and these veterans are ready for battle.
Good morning.
Wheel of Fortune, yes, sir. That's how you do it.
Thursday at 7 on Coast TV.
It has been a cloudy start to our Thursday, and it continues out there right now. Here's Cambridge, 50 degrees, and wow, we have a boater out there on the HSB cam. Pretty brave of them because it is chilly. We are looking at lots of cloud cover, and that cloud cover continues to thicken up, and into the afternoon we'll climb a few more degrees into the mid-50s, but that's about it. As I mentioned earlier, this is the latest drought monitor. This comes out every Thursday at 8 a.m., and we're still in the severe drought risk across the area, so not very good news. We've seen recent rains, but really no relief from the drought. So severe drought across Sussex County, Salisbury, back towards Ocean Pines, and then really much of the eastern shore. You can see pretty much 90% of Delmarva is under the severe drought, with the exception of the eastern area. Right now, moderate drought there, but we do have a little bit of relief on the way. So here's our rain chances the next 7 days. Our best chance comes tonight. Scattered to widespread showers build in. Those taper off tomorrow morning. morning. Then we're dry into the upcoming weekend and early next week. Then it looks like another chance of some scattered showers by the middle to end part of next week. So that's certainly very good news. Here's clouds and radar. You can see on the visible satellite picture, we're socked in with the clouds, all the whites indicating, well, low clouds moving in from the east and then mid to high level clouds moving in from the west. But we still have a lot of dry air in place. So there is rain building west of D.C., but it's running into a wall of dry air. So it's going to take a little while for that rain to overcome the dry air. But we have the rain from Pittsburgh back into the mountains of West Virginia, maybe even a little snow in the higher elevations, and then back into western North Carolina as well as this rain continues to advance to the east as we're watching low pressure developing near Chicago and then into the lower Mississippi Valley as well. And as this rain moves to the east, I think it'll be heaviest across the Carolinas and then over the top of us. Well, it's running into that high pressure and it will be drying out a little bit while there is high pressure behind this front. So that'll be the weather for the upcoming weekend. 52 in Georgetown right now, 51 in Redden, 54 at Bethany Beach, and Rehoboth at 53. So I think we'll rise a couple more degrees. We do have an easterly wind right now, and with that flow and a full moon tomorrow, that raises concern for some flooding, some tidal flooding along the coast. Coastal flood advisory for Kent and Sussex County. That's until noon tomorrow, so watch out there. Maybe up to about a foot or two inundation. Also a coastal flood advisory for Accomack and Worcester counties, and that goes until 1 p.m. Friday. So those vulnerable spots will flood a little bit at time of high tide. Here's Futurecast this afternoon, 1 o'clock. Lots of clouds, temperatures into the mid-50s. That's also the case at 3. And I think we're still dry at 5 o'clock. But then after sunset, I think the showers do start to move in, overcoming that dry air. By 9 o'clock, you see the showers over the top of us. Temperatures in the 50s from Georgetown to Selbyville, Berlin 55. But we're also seeing the showers continuing around 11:30. The farther north you go, I think the drier you are, a better chance of the steady rain farther south. 2:30, Salisbury and Berlin showing the rain. And then by 5, I think it tapers off to drizzle. And then it's probably just cloudy by 7:30 tomorrow morning. And then the sun comes back out late morning and it's cool. Temperatures into the mid-50s. And then by afternoon, we see a northwesterly wind and temperatures falling through the 50s as we go into the evening hours. So looking a little chilly for Friday night lights. As far as rainfall amounts, not a lot. Only, well, less than 1/10 of an inch around Ellendale into Milton, maybe about 1,300 in Millsboro, about 1/3 of an inch in Salisbury, close to 3/10 in Berlin. Not going to end the drought, but certainly good to see, and we'll take it. Once again, we have that easterly wind about 15 to 20 miles per hour the next couple of days, and that will contribute to some of that coastal flooding. And then the winds start to turn to the northwest Friday evening, and it gets chilly. 56 this afternoon, cloudy skies and cool. And then tonight, scattered showers and chilly, 44. Friday, 58 degrees, morning clouds, and then afternoon sun and cool. Paul Davis 7-day forecast, warmer for the weekend, 63 Saturday. More clouds on Sunday, 64, and then still mild as we go into next week with temperatures well into the 60s. Remember to call the Coast TV First Alert weather phone. It's sponsored by the law offices of Baird Mandalis, Brockstead, and Federico.
Thank you, Bob. And coming up today on DSN at 7 p.m., it's your game of the night when Parkside faces off against Easton in playoff football. Then at 11 p.m., tune in for the final score. Coast TV will be right back.
These fields are empty now, but soon they'll be alive.
Some teams can only dream to play it because they can't afford it. And that is why Toyota is sponsoring Delmarva's Dream Team.
We're looking for teams from any sport and any level. Each month, your Delmarva Toyota dealer will give one local team a $1,000 grant. And after the year, one finalist will receive an additional $3,000.
Nominate your dream team at DelmarvaSportsNetwork.com under the Features tab.
DSN's Delmarva's Dream Team, sponsored by your local Toyota dealer.
Here at the Delmarva Design Center, appliances, cabinetry, countertops, tile, and flooring come together in one showroom. We have specialists in each division, such as myself in countertops, to not only ensure you get the best product to fit your needs, but that your selection fits seamlessly with every element of your project.
When I came into the Delmarva Design Center and see that big collection of slabs, that makes really the decision seamless.
Delmarva Design Center. Great design starts with great inspiration. Selbyville, Delaware.
Swim on over to Solero atop the Henlopen Hotel in Rehoboth Beach for the 2024 Mayor Institute Fundraiser. Come out to the kickoff event Saturday, November 16th at 4 p.m. Enjoy a fun-filled evening, live music, and a wine tasting with celebrity bartenders, hors d'oeuvres, desserts, and both live and silent auctions. The Finraiser is the premier fundraising event for Mayer Institute and endangered marine mammals and sea turtles. For more info and tickets, go to mayerinstitute.org.
Introducing the future of crawl space restoration. DryTech is joining the teams of Delaware Crawl Space and Guardian Crawl Space. 3 trusted companies in the industry are coming together to serve you better, serving a larger area across Delmarva. Independently, with over 40 years of experience in environmental, health, and construction, our team provides exceptional crawl space solutions.
Dave and I have been blessed to call this place home our entire lives. We love serving the people of this community.
And we're here for your next crawl space project. Have you DryTech yet?
What are you doing here?
I'm here for your 6-month crawl space inspection. Come on, follow me.
I should get out of these clothes.
Believe me, my friend, it's perfectly clean down there. I can't stress the importance of having braziers monitor your crawl space.
What is there to inspect?
Your sub pump, your dehumidifier, and we inspect your whole crawl space for you.
You can't beat that type of service, and there's no bugs down here. Which reminds me.
Son-in-law, is my room ready yet? Come on.
Absolutely.
The holiday season is here. It's the most wonderful time of the year, but for some, it can be a difficult time of the year. And that's where Draper Media's Bless Our Children campaign can help bring the Christmas spirit to everyone, but we need your help and your support to make it happen.
For many in our community, the holidays can bring about stress as they strive to create unforgettable moments for their cherished little ones.
That's where the Bless Our Children campaign can help, but we need your support to make it happen. All of the money you donate goes to local nonprofit organizations which give gifts to children this holiday season.
Every penny you give helps families right here on Delmarva because WBOC covers all administrative costs.
You can help local children by accepting the Shell Brothers Bless Our Children Challenge by donating at least $1,000. As our thank you, we'll list our business name on the Shell Brothers Honor Roll in order of amount given in increments of $1,000.
And you can donate by sending a check or money order to the address on the screen or online at blessourchildren.org.
Together we can make the holidays this year a special one.
NBC Nightly News, weeknights at 6:30 on Coast TV.
Rudy Marine, the largest single location service facility in the region. Whether you bought your boat here or not, we've got factory trained marine technicians, Yamaha engine specialists, and more. Right now, buy 3 services and get free storage. Rudy Marine, where family boating begins.
Your child deserves the best. When your child is sick, every moment counts. And the team at Tidal Health Pediatrics understands the urgency of such situations. Whether it's a sudden fever, a troubling cough, or another pediatric ailment, your child will be seen when they need it most. Schedule your child's appointment now at tidalhealth.org/findapediatrician or call 410-912-5785 because your child's health is our top priority. Tidal Health Pediatrics, compassionate care when you need it most.
Take the art of reclining to a whole new level with Lazy Boy during the Black Friday sale at Beshi Furniture. Sit back, relax, and get cozy with recliners starting at $3.99. Make comfort your priority with sofas from $11.99. Go ahead, lean back and kick up your feet in well-deserved relaxation. Long live the Lazy! The Lazy Boy Black Friday sale at Beshi Furniture.
Avery Hall Insurance Group has set the standard for trusted insurance service for nearly a century, earning an impeccable reputation in the local community and across the Mid-Atlantic. We are excited to announce a brand new location in Selbyville, Delaware. Whether you need Medicare supplements, health, home and condo insurance, employee benefits, or life insurance, Avery Hall has you covered. Our agents can help you select personalized coverage from our vast network of reliable carriers and provide year-round support. Avery Hall, insurance solutions for today's world.
This is Dean Bennett of Bennett Termite and Pest Solutions. People ask me, how did bed bugs get into my home? Bed bugs can hitch a ride in your luggage or on your clothes. They can even be hidden in a piece of used furniture that you bring into your home. When you've seen one, it's already too late and the damage has begun. However they got there, we can eliminate them with our green and effective heat and treat system.
Remember, Delmarva, quality isn't expensive, it's priceless.
Rudy Marine, the largest single location service facility in the region. Rudy Marine is home of the all-inclusive signature service program, which includes pull-out, tune-ups, detailing, winterization, shrink wrap, storage, and much more. Rudy Marine, where family boating begins.
Happening now, the blood bank of Delmarva is sounding the alarm. On Monday, the blood bank declared a blood emergency after seeing a 20% decrease in donations. The agency's marketing manager, Jason Burlow, knows from personal experience how important it is that people keep receiving these donations after beating cancer himself.
There's no way my body would have survived that length of a procedure, that traumatic of a procedure, without blood. So I received blood for that. After my 1 year of deferral, I started donating again.
Burlow says the lack of blood donations also could hurt elective surgeries.
We're socked in with the clouds across Delmarva, looking like rain in Salisbury, but still dry at 53 on the Spicer Brothers camp, cloudy through the afternoon. Then we'll see that rain developing as we go through the evening, really not alleviating the drought conditions. And then more rain chances into next week. In case you missed it, our umbrella giveaway winner from earlier today is Clay Monroe from Lewis. Clay has an opportunity to use that umbrella as we go through the next several days. Congratulations to him from Paul Davis and Coast TV. I'll have your 10-day forecast after the break.
No strangers here, just friends you haven't met yet. With comfortable outdoor seating and an authentic Irish bar, Irish Eyes in Milton is a local favorite by the Broadkill River. Irish Eyes in Lewis with ample free parking, a gorgeous waterfront patio, extensive menu favorites, and the best happy hour on the water. Book our Lewis room for all of life's celebrations. With a lovely panoramic view, in-house chef, and a professional team to make your next event one to remember. Find out more at irisheyespub.com.
DSN Plus is more action. 4 additional live stream games every weeknight and full replays on demand. DSN Plus is more local. 5 live games every weeknight, showcasing high school showdowns and regional rivalries across Delmarva. DSN Plus is more access. Watch on your mobile devices, and remember, DSN is still free over the air and on cable. But get more with DSN Plus, just $6.99 a month. Download the Delmarva Sports Network app from your app store today.
You want to feel important. You want to be a part of something bigger, something that matters and can help change things.
You want to feel like you belong. We know. We felt that way too, and that's why we did something about it.
We aren't just Army National Guard soldiers.
We are normal people just like you.
And together, we can make a difference.
Take on your legacy.
To learn more, visit nationalguard.com/DC.
Flu season brings the constant caroling of sneezing, sniffling, and whining children. 30% of people infected with influenza do not know it, making it easy to infect others, especially young children. Your best shot? A flu vaccination for yourself and those you love. Your Dachshund offers flu shots 7 days a week, no appointment needed. Flu shots for veterans are always free. Get your flu shot today. Your Dachshund, in partnership with Tidal Health.
It had been an ongoing issue with the ductboard that's underneath the home, a rancid odor, and I said, I'm calling Above and Beyond, and Braden successfully eliminated all this odor. I have no more allergies, no more runny eyes. It's all gone thanks to this air scrubber. This is why I called Above and Beyond. One of the reasons that I went with Above and Beyond services is because I believe in this product, definitely. It's a lifesaver. I can breathe. I'm so much healthier.
Chesapeake Healthcare welcomes new adult medicine doctors to their team. Dr. Mitchell Gittleman and his associates are accepting new patients at their office at Winter Place Parkway in Salisbury. Chesapeake Healthcare also expanded their adult medicine team to accept new patients in Pocomoke and their office in Berlin. Together, Chesapeake Healthcare offers an expansive team of adult medicine doctors and practitioners across the Lower Shore in Salisbury, Princess Anne, Berlin, and Pocomoke. Call the office near you today to schedule your appointment.
We're seeing lots of clouds out there into the afternoon hours. Looks like rain. The steady rain is still actually a few hours away back to our west, but that will be moving in, I think, after sunset. So have that umbrella handy as we go into the afternoon, as we do have the cloudy skies. Temperatures into the mid-50s, then falling into the low 50s, and I think between about 5 and 7 p.m. that's when we'll see the rain, and that rain continues into the overnight hours, about 1/10 to about 1/3 of an inch of rain. Paul Davis 10-day forecast. Rain ends early on Friday, otherwise afternoon sunshine, 58 degrees, and then Friday night lights, I think, is just chilly and dry. And the weekend looking good. Sunshine on Saturday, 63. Mostly cloudy. We'll call it sun and clouds on Sunday, 64. 68 on Monday. Mild through midweek, and then we're looking at some showers, I think, later Wednesday, Thursday into Friday as well. Let's hope it's measurable rain as temperatures cool from the 60s into the 50s, and it's looking like a cooler, drier start into next weekend. Elisa.
Thank you, Bob, and thank you for joining us here for Coast TV News Midday. For more news and local weather, download our Coast TV News app. Don't forget to join us for Coast TV News at 5 later this afternoon. Have a great day.